Welcome back to the Diary Room Hunter. How are you feeling?
Oh my god. Point one of a second. I just live in second place. I got second place in the second HOH comp. I got second place in this veto. I got second place in the last HOH comp. And I also got second place on the tokens 2 rounds ago. Just ironic. Fuck. Oh my god. Damn. Okay. I'm just like, God, I don't even know what to think at this point. Just, okay. So, yeah, it's over and done with. I'm gonna try to plead to him, but it's not gonna work. He's gonna keep it the same. I know that. I have Nathan's vote. Ari didn't give me a definitive yes, but she is close with Swan. So if I can just convince Ari and Swan to keep me, then I have the 3 votes, and then I stay. That's it. That's all I need is 3. I feel, even though Ari didn't give me a definitive yes, I still feel good with Ari and Swan, so I think I will hopefully have the votes to stay. It's just, will they view me as a big threat, and will they decide to get me out? Hopefully not, because personally, if they do, it is an incredibly stupid choice by them. Because Lynn will take them out, and I am their shield for them right now. He is targeting me. Like, it is clear as day. I need the votes. Just need 2 more. Just need Ari and Swan. I have Nathan. Just didn't want it to have to come down to this. But it seems like it's going to have to. All by 0.1 of a second. Oh my god. Ugh. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling.
All right. So you're pretty confident that the noms will stay the same?
Yeah, 100%. If he would use it on anybody, it would be on Robin. And, like, I just don't see that happening at all. So, he's gonna keep it the same.
Okay. So what do you feel like your campaign to each specific person would be?
I'm not really gonna campaign to Nathan because he literally already confirmed his vote with me. I'm just gonna continue talking with him, continue being good with him, but I have his vote. Ari, I will still kind of be like, I'll talk to Ari and Swan both. I'll be like, hey, like, I've been really good with you guys. You guys are safe with me. No matter what, like, none of you guys are gonna be my target. Like, I can help you, and you can help me. Keep me, please. A part of me doesn't want to bring up the fact that I do well in comps because maybe they'll view that as, oh, he will beat us in comps. Let's just get him out now while we can. So I need to play that factor of, hey, you guys are my buddies. You're safe with me no matter what. I want to ride with you guys till the end, kind of stuff. However, there is a little bit of scare in here. Swan never told me his sponsorship, which understandable, but at that point, it is still a little scary. Like, he doesn't trust me enough. He doesn't feel confident in me enough to share with me. But it's understandable. I wouldn't share one with him either. Ari didn't give me a definitive yes when I asked her about my vote. That's also something that I did not feel good with. She did say that she will talk with people and try and convince Swan, but, like, still doesn't feel good. At the same time, I think they're both relatively swayable. I can get them on my side, and I feel like I have a much closer relationship with Ari. And also, I'll bring up to Swan, hey, Robin is going after you. You guys had a whole blow up. Why would you keep him, who's actively targeting you, over as me, who isn't targeting you? So, that's another thing, is that if Swan votes me out, he's incredibly stupid. That is a game-losing decision on his part. So we will see what happens, but I'll try my best. I'll work my ass off, and I'm not going down without a fight. So
How do you think the sponsorship could come into play this week? You tried to talk a bit with Swan about it.
yeah, I don't think it'll come into play at all this week. Swan isn't in any trouble. He's fine. I think he's going to keep it until he feels uneasy. Maybe he'll use it next week, but I don't see why he would use it. And at this point, it would be something related to votes because it wasn't anything in a veto. Maybe it is something with an HOH comp, but overall, I just don't see it coming into play at all. So,
Very interesting. And you still have quite a bit of tokens left over.
mhm.
So, should you survive the week, are you planning on going all in next cycle, or what's your plan?
No, I don't have. I'm not going to go all in. I don't have enough to win it. I'm just going to continue to give myself some to where I feel comfortable, where I don't get a punishment. That's all. Just make sure I don't get a punishment. I'm not going to go all in. I don't have enough. It's just the way it is. So, because as you saw this week, someone gave me one token, Flynn. So someone is trying to get me get a punishment, but I'm just going to make sure that doesn't happen. So,
Very, very interesting. Your house guest Hex had a 24-hour sequester punishment. Um, did you feel any effects of that?
no, you could have told me she didn't have a punishment, and I wouldn't even realize. So then it's the same old for her. It was no different. It wasn't even a punishment for her. So especially on her final twos HOH, no matter what, she was kicked back, relaxed, and fine. So that wasn't even a punishment.
So Robin unfortunately was not able to play in the veto
Mhm.
competition. Do you feel like you would have liked if he could have played and maybe won?
Um, maybe, maybe not actually. Honestly, no. I wouldn't have wanted him to win. Obviously, well, I would have wanted to win over him, but he was one of the few I didn't want to win simply because, um, say, well, maybe just no matter what, who I don't know. Maybe Flynn would have put up Nathan if Robin won. I don't know. It's just maybe the only positive I see if Robin was playing was that he could have gotten Zeeves out, and then it could have been like a me, Robin, and Nathan final little three in that competition, but that didn't happen. So
And had you ended up being in the final two in the competition with you and Nathan, would you have thrown it to him or would you have
no,
went for?
no, God no. Like obviously, I feel confident that Nathan would have used it on me, like super confident, but at the same time, you control your own fate. Anything can happen. So I would much rather have that security of knowing I can take myself off over Nathan, even though I feel like he would, but still.
All right. So if the veto ends up being used, have you thought about who might be a renom and what your chances might look against them?
Nathan would be the renom, probably. So then in that case, it would once again just it would literally just come down. Ari and Swan are the deciding votes for this week. Zeeves and Hex are voting me out. Nathan, Robin, whoever is not on that block, it's not going to be used, so it's going to be Nathan. Nathan will vote for me. It is going to come down to Ari and Swan. It is clear they are super close. I'm going to try my best. Robin also isn't around at the moment. Oops, sorry. He isn't around at the moment, so he won't be talking to them as much, and he doesn't have the best relationship with Swan. I hopefully will stay. I feel I'm leaning towards slightly good, but at the same time, you never want to feel good because you feel good and you're screwed. Um, yeah, it's just it is going to come down to Ari and Swan, what they think and what they view as better for their game moving forward. And whatever decision they make, I mean, it's either going to be smart or incredibly stupid. So,
Okay, you mentioned a lot about the vote really riding with Ari and Swan. Who of the two do you feel like is really important to sway their mind?
one, because I feel like Ari, I do have a good relationship with Ari, but she will do, I think, what Swan will say. Even though I think they both have an equal amount of say, I just, Swan is the more important vote because he is a bigger threat and bigger target than Ari. And I don't have as good as a relationship with him, maybe, as I do with Ari. I don't know. But, I mean, Swan said I was safe last week. I voted with him last week, even though there was that one vote. Hopefully, he doesn't think it was me, which it wasn't. Um, yeah, it's just, God, I just hate that it has to come down to this. And yet again, like, the pain of getting second place in another competition. Oh,
All right. So if norms were to stay the same and things are, you're getting the sense that the votes may not be going your way. Do you have any Hail Marys planned?
um, um, I maybe I would probably just talk about targeting Flynn and Hex, but I don't know. I have to get a feel for how they if they aren't going my way, and if it's like for sure they're not going my way, or if it's kind of like maybe it's not going my way, but it's still up in the air. Will depend on how the severity of my Hail Mary. But regardless, if I go, I am 100% calling out Flynn and Hex before I go. 100%. Like I'm gonna before I leave, I'm just gonna be like, yo, just paint that target on their backs because holy crap, they are gonna ride this thing to the end. But yeah, I just don't know. Oh god, I just hope Swan is not as close with Flynn because Flynn is targeting me. I just oh god, it's just gonna be such a stressful next couple of days. I hope I stay.
All right, Hunter. Well, those are my questions. But do you have anything else you want to get off your chest?
I don't. What do I even say? I just that Flynn and Hicks better watch out if I stay. That's all. But regardless, they're gonna have to watch out. Previously, so it's still it could go either way. I think, oh no, I wouldn't have the votes, and then I think, oh yeah, no, I don't have the votes. But then I think, oh, I do have the votes. Oh god, it could go. Oh god, I gotta constantly work on Ari and Swan, almost annoy them to the point. Don't annoy them, but be that kind of constantly talking and yada yada. So just sucks. I don't even know what I'm gonna pitch to Zeeves, but I'm gonna have to. I want to, because might as well give a shot at that, even though it's probably a 0.1 chance of happening. So, um, yeah, I don't know. Just wish me luck, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I'm not going down without a fight.
All right. Good luck, Hunter.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.